Welcome back to Retirement Ranch. We're out here in the garage again. Came up with a device that keeps your tension off of your winch rope for the snowplow. And let me show you what we got here. It's a simple bracket that will attach to the front of your plow. Let's go over and take a look at it. It attaches to the front of your plow something like that, and then your winch cable goes straight across to the bracket, taking this sharp angle off of your winch rope and the stress of even though you got roller fair leads, it still creates stress on your nylon winch rope. So if we can take that off and have a straight line across to this bracket, takes a little bit of stress off it. So it attaches to the bottom, a couple bolts at the bottom, a pin across the top with a retaining pin, and we'll hook it up and I'll show you what that looks like. Welcome back to the Retirement Ranch, Ranch Hands. Yeah, today we're back in the shop working on the side-by-side. We're going to do something with the plow today that helps you take the stress off of the nylon winch rope and helps you, I don't know if it's easier to winch the plow up, but certainly takes the stress off the winch blade. Let me show you what we got. So we're going to add these two bolts at the bottom to hold the bracket upright, and I think it's a 9/16. Yep, 9/16 on one end, and we'll screw that on and attach it. I'll show you what that looks like. So we've got two bolts, one down at the bottom here, we'll just stick in the bottom. This one's pretty straightforward. You got three choices of front or back for this to go, and then now you can angle it. You've got three holes here. You can either straight up, back, or as far forward as you like. And with that you can do whatever angle that you'd like. In my application, I'm just going to go with the far forward one. You can move the bottom over a little bit further. I'll show you what that looks like if you want a little bit harder angle. Do that and just see what that looks like. Washer on each end, locking nut on each end. Now earlier I had one of these locking nuts come off, so make sure you check it every so often when you're plowing to make sure that they stay on. I got a little bit extra longer bolts the other day just to see if I couldn't if I had that same problem going, I might have to maybe drill a hole in it and add a cotter pin just so it doesn't go apart. So we'll tighten those up and I'll show you the quick attachment. Bolt you use, I use 9/16 and a little crescent wrench to hold the other end, and we'll get this tightened up. Tight, they don't have to be loosened up because they're pretty rigid and they want them to be tight. So I'll knock these down as far as they will go. burn this on them. I'll do the same at the bottom here. Snug that down good. Okay, so you got the bottom bolts on. It's looking good. Now we'll let the winch out. Reaches. I forgot the name of the bracket where I got this from, but you can find it online anywhere on Amazon or somewhere else. So you just put the pin on top, attach it with a cotter pin, attach your winch to that. It might not fit on there, so I'll stick the winch on, run the bolt through, and then secure it with a cotter pin. There we go. It's a little too thick to clip it on. Then we'll run the winch up. You can see it's almost a straight pull from there, from the winch to the top of the plow, which kind of takes the tension off of that nylon rope. The worst thing you can do is break your rope in the middle of a plow season. So as you can see, it keeps a pretty straight pull all the way from the bottom. Barely touches the roller feeds on the bottom. It just now starts to touch the top roller fair lead, so you still get the good motion and range of travel without the strain on your